Greetings and salutations, dear viewers. Welcome once again to Frägment Friday, where I'm gonna puddle around in .hack Frägment and chat with you guys and play with you guys and call out donations and stuff. And Madam Berry is joining us again.
I'm still here.
Yup. She is going to be our player when her the game decides to agree with her, and chat moderator, and caller outer.
Yes. For whatever reason, my mod settings aren't loading again. So that's nice.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So,
Oh, well.
y'all behave.
We'll worry about that another time, I suppose. And just yell at you when the time comes. So, as you can see, first of all, if you want to join in, you can see in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, the server is Peach Boot. That is my own server that I am hosting myself. I've also got the chat there. So, chat. I'm putting the chat there because I would like to upload this to YouTube, so all of them will know what's going on, and probably end up seeing how little attention I pay to the chat, despite the fact that I really want to pay attention to the chat. I'm sorry.
It's okay, that's what I'm here for.
I've also got the most recent tip and highest tip today up in the upper right. Got a bunch of people tipping last time, and it was super fun, and I got to call them out, and you got to hear a funny noise. It was great. If you do feel like tipping, there is the donate button directly below the stream, just big yellow PayPal donate thing. If you don't want to pay through PayPal, you can also donate through credit card, whatever. I don't think it's picky. But that'll give you the chance to just type in a username, the amount, and a comment. I will be notified of the things, and I will call it out in stream. So that'll be great, and hopefully anybody at all decides to tip, because like last time we got some neat ones, but I lack confidence. So with all said and done, let's actually hop on in. Somebody was on the server for a little while.
Yeah, someone was on the server when you were off being a nub.
Oh no, that isn't good.
Oh. Oh, did you keep it open?
Give me a moment, because that wasn't supposed to happen. Once more, with feeling this time.
Yay.
Wait.
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 Wait. I feel like it may have checked something then, and that I left it open was probably the problem.
Here's hoping. When was it? When you were connecting?
It was as soon as I hit the online.
Oh.
I saw it flash blue, which means it was thinking about things. SS2 Jet, we're not actually playing on Barry's laptop. She's got a desktop now. But sadly, the problem still exists. I don't think there's anything we really can do about it. It's a problem inherent with the emulator.
Yeah, it's just that the emulator has issues staying connected to the interwebs.
And there are ways that we could maybe try to solve it, but nothing has really worked, and everything is pretty sketchy. Login failed.
What? Oh, there's a person here.
Okay, it's letting me on this time.
Something. Oh. Okay, I think there's an event. Or something?
Sup?
Cause that's an NPC.
Sup, dude?
I have no idea what he said. Do we have keywords?
CC.
Can't do that because player is connecting, except no one's connecting, you're just talking.
Okay, so he gave us a keyword, though. I assume.
I think that's a keyword. I'm gonna go check it out.
I can't do it while you're doing it.
It's level 80!
Oh, well.
No.
I guess we're going to not do that.
Nope.
Okay, so right now, as I said before, right now, it's only me and Barry playing. If anybody else manages to get the game up and running and feels like joining in, have at it. We've got a free space on the server, and after a little while, once Barry's connection finally gives up the ghost, I'll play with 2 people at once. So it'd be super cool if you guys could hop on in. Also still yet to get any donations in, but granted technical difficulties. So I guess we'll maybe wait a little bit for people to get their crap together.
Well,
is anybody in the chat actually attempting to hook up right now? There's one question. Because if some... Well, yeah, I guess we are.
Okay.
Player connecting.
Hello,
Yo! Why is there no hello?
There's a reason I only communicate in emotes.
Hi. Okay, I don't know what level this person is. I don't even know if it's anybody in the chat. Oh, that's Air Gamer? Alright, well, we got a full group, let's go do a thing.
Going and doing a thing till I get booted off.
Level 4. I'm pretty sure we can take something with some poop behind it.
Sure.
Maybe 7's a bit much. Can I get like a... I'll try it. Let's try a 6.
Okay.
This may end up ending horribly because No, I'm like level 4.
Are you?
I'm level 3 or 4.
As long as I get to stay behind and nuke things.
You can do that,
fine.
yeah. You can do that, yeah.
Heck yeah. Do the level 80 quest? No.
Perfect idea. I don't see what could possibly go wrong.
There's a thing over here.
Okay, let's see. Yep, right there in front of us. Oop, yep, right there in front of us. Sup, big guy?
Going in tank.
Ow. Ow. Oh man, there's a lot of guys.
Oh god.
There's a lot of guys.
I'm dead.
There's a lot of guys.
I'm dead. I'm alive.
We just got a donation in from Kaiser. Once again, Tiny Mistral for the win. Also, Butt Naka Eternal. It's Om Naka.
It's Butt Naka. Embrace your fate.
Okay, well that would have went a lot better if we hadn't gotten jumped, like, while fighting them. So, let's see here. There's something up this way. There it is. No, I didn't want to trigger it. I saw a guy in the distance. Shoot. I'm trying. I'm doing everything I can. Yay, you got experience.
Yay.
Okay, so for those unaware, since I am hosting the server myself, I do have the benefit of actually looking around and seeing where portals are and stuff.
I'm lagging so much.
I'm cheating a little.
You are. You're a cheater.
Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Dude, pumpkin's good. I would be happy. Okay, well, let's give this a go. Oh man, big guys again. Ow!
Oh no!
$5 from the Atomic Gent. Time to start Frägment Friday. Also, someone ought to make a super huge Blade Master and name him, Gamaguri. Okay, so note to self, I can't tank this crap. Maybe 6 was being a little ambitious on my part.
I can still nuke him.
You can still nuke him.
I think.
I just can't tank him.
Okay, if you can see my screen, I'm lagging so hard.
Oh no. You know, I'm killing you. There we go. Just so I don't have to deal with you anymore.
Man, I missed.
Yay! Okay, where's the next closest one? Still going this way.
The hunters are very strong. Evidently.
Yeah, I think they're the ones that I got wrecked. These guys. Ow. I hit him once. It's all yours, Tanaberry.
I got him, I think.
Okay, well, yeah, there was another one right here.
Man, I'm lagging.
Hey, you're still killing dudes, though.
It's a weird lag.
I apologize for everybody I'm playing with that I'm, like, kind of taking all of the items.
I'm not going to take any of them because I know I'm going to get booted and lose them.
Yeah, like, I figure it's safest if I take them instead of Barry. But, to anybody else that joined, so far everybody else that has been way higher level than me. So they wouldn't exactly have much use for the items. But I still feel bad. Because, like, I shouldn't just, like, assume they don't want something.
I think you can hotkey the fortune wires.
Yeah, I can. I just already used all of those buttons on my L1. I could set them on the R1 and stuff, but then I'd just get confused. So, okay, south. Should be one in the vicinity. Yep, there we are.
Oh, apparently, if I disconnect, I keep my stuff as long as the emulator doesn't crash.
Oh, this is terrifying.
I think we fixed the problem with the emulator crashing, so that might actually be solved. and I might... Because, like, last time we played, it was crashing every time I disconnected.
Yeah.
But I think that's solved now.
Dang it. Yeah, that'd be super cool, though, if you actually kept your crap. Like, even your experience points and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Just experience or items? I killed him.
I'm a tiny bear, look at me run.
Tiny bear. There are only 2 more portals out on the field, and they're both kind of a distance away.
Let's go.
I'm running the entire opposite direction. Like, I could literally not be running any more the wrong direction. Okay, so while I'm running clear across the map to get to this thing, see what the chat's saying.
Oh,
wait, random guy. Random guys. Oh, I don't have enough SP. Oh, that's right, because I have equipped a weapon now that's powerful enough that I don't have the SP to do any of my skills. I could hotkey fortune wires to R1 and X, but then I'd just get confused, and then I would never hit the right button ever.
I have to sneeze.
Oh no.
Oh no is right. Oh man, I elemental hit them.
Heck yeah.
Not that it matters.
Okay, there's only 1 more portal, and it's once again in the entire wrong direction.
You know what? I'm somewhat okay with this lag as long as I don't disconnect, knock on wood.
Well, we'll kill this 1 extra dude here, and then you can log out and keep your stuff.
It's fine. We'll just go until I crash.
Attacking ladies, all field portals open!
Heck yeah! Oh, dude. Hey, how are you doing?
Sup? Okay, I guess we're good to go into the dungeon then.
Heck yeah,
Sup,
dungeon.
chat? How you guys doing? Talking amongst themselves for the most part.
Dungeon.
Oh, one of the reasons that I was super... Let's go to dungeon! You're trying. You're so tiny!
I'm so tiny.
Oh, $10 from Kumakaori. Oh man, Kumakaori. Yay, street tip! Thanks, Naka. Thank you. Okay, now that we're in the dungeon, let's see here. Well, this is a small room with nothing in it. This way! Oh, one thing that I really wanted to do with Frägment Friday was... we want to go this way.
I like smacking things.
Golden egg. Well, one of the big reasons I wanted to start up Frägment Friday was because I just loved having the chance to sit down and, like, talk to the chat. Like, answer questions and crap. And I thought that was super cool. Anytime I've streamed, I thought that was like the most fun part of it. And this even leads me back to Persona 3. Where, like, honestly, one of my favorite parts of Persona 3 was when I could talk about, like... I could give, like, old sage fatherly life advice on dumb things.
Old fart.
But, like, it was fun, though, that I could say, like, hey, by the way, this is a dumb thing, don't do what this guy's doing. Like, I love doing that.
Shrine egg!
Shrine egg!
Oh, you popped the shrine egg.
I also gotta break the barrels. Gotta break them all.
Okay.
Hey, free stuff, man. That's free money.
I stole your barrel.
You did. Everybody else is running ahead. I'm trying to read the chat.
That's okay, we can't leave.
Can we sage advice from you on a thing? Sure thing, what do you want? I'll talk about things.
Somebody wants to know how to survive college.
How to survive college. Understand that it is not high school. I think that is one of the biggest things, is you must understand this is not a continuation of high school. You are here specifically to study and learn in the thing what is your chosen method of lifing. And from there, it's just a matter of adapting, because it'll be different, but hold strong, and,
Naka, I think you just killed the thing I was trying to kill.
Sorry. Oh, was it the big guy?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't attack him. That was, AIR.
Air.
Air. How do you pronounce that name?
You pronounce it air.
I'm gonna call him Air. Sup, Air? Thanks for joining. Itinerant Soldier. What Itinerant Soldier mentions there is actually a good point, and this goes to realizing that college is not high school. For the most part, you spent, oh boy, $2 from Gleamy Puff just saying, hi, Naka. But for the most part, you spend high school kind of avoiding school and wanting to socialize and just, like, talk with people and not wanting to do schoolwork or classwork or anything. We want to go right. So right is this way. And, like, generally trying to do everything but high school in high school. And college don't work that way. Like it or not, you have to put your all into it. You have to be willing to put some serious time and effort into it. But hopefully you've picked a subject that you want to study that you actually enjoy, so it won't seem like quite as much work. And then it's just a matter of turning your work into your hobby.
Sound advice.
How is college in terms of homework?
It depends, I think.
Yeah, it depends. Because, like some teachers will give more or less, but then in high school some teachers would give more or less.
I mean, I went to an art school, so I have, like, a weird perspective on this. But for me, it was a lot more, like, long-term stuff, as opposed to, like, here's 20 questions they're due tomorrow.
And one of the things for me, because I got a computer science degree, as he said he was going to, and I feel like, especially when you were going through the general education classes, there was about an equivalent amount of homework. However, you did get a lot more larger projects.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like, here, do questions 20 through 40 and turn them in tomorrow. Especially once you get into your computer science projects majorly, like once you get into really doing them, it's going to start, you're going to be doing nothing but large projects. Okay,
somebody asked what my major was, and it was interactive design and game development.
Going west.
West. So...
What is my opinion on the performing arts and people that go into that major? So, like, stage acting? Because, like, I don't know, man, you want to do that kind of thing? That is all you. I hold props for people that can actually do that. I've always thought, like, it would be super cool to act, but, like, really, I guess who doesn't? But I guess on one hand, it's also that, like, I have zero interest in the fame that would come with acting. Okay, that's not the right way at all. I have zero interest in the fame that would come with acting, and I feel like when a lot of people want to act, they don't really want to act. They want to be, like, famous for being an actor. And, like, I don't know, I think acting itself is pretty cool. Oh. Stop. Like, if I acted, I would want to be a not famous actor.
I think there are plenty of people who just want to act because they enjoy acting.
Well, I mean, if people are actually pursuing it realistically, then, yeah. I think they understand it by that point. I more mean, like, the people who just fantasize and go like, oh, I wish I was an actor. Are all actors famous? No. Not even remotely. That was a terrifying noise.
A little bit.
I don't know what happened. Oh, it was this thing that died, I guess.
Something happened.
Guess that's it for this room.
Going down.
Like, really, I think the closest I've ever done to, like, legit acting was, honestly, my Minecraft series. I mean, like, that aside, the most acting I did was, like, I don't know, back in kindergarten when they stuck you in a suit and had you stand on stage.
I'm a tree.
And that was, like, that was the extent of it. That was the extent of it. You got this one kindergartner to, like, walk on stage and go, I will fight you. And that's, like, it. So, like, that aside, I think the most acting I've done was the Minecraft series, which I think the acting did suffer a bit in the Minecraft series, but I think when I got the chance to legit act, it wasn't that super bad. I think where I was really bad was at improv. Because, like, I didn't write script for the vast majority of that, despite that it was effectively a scripted series. And so I improv'd a lot of the lines, and I had a very hard time coming up with new crap to say, and important crap to say, consistently. But, like, on the off chance I did sort of put together it was at least passable. If, like, probably not great by any stretch of the imagination, but... Big guy. Little guy. Come here, little guy. Yeah, got the little guy. I hope I didn't kill him. I'm, like, almost killing these guys, and I hope I leave them with, like, just enough HP for you to hit them. Okay, so I guess it doesn't really matter where we're going. We gotta go in all of them. This way!
This way!
Naka, if you could change the main character of the Dot Hat games, who would you change it to and why? I wouldn't want to change it to anybody, at least not in the original quadrilogy. Like, I think Kite is the best hero and main character that you could get for a game like that.
Kite's pretty alright.
Kite's pretty great.
Now
Haseo, on the other hand...
I want to play a game as Zombie Kite.
Yeah, now Haseo, on the other hand, I don't know, I guess you want character development, and Haseo is the best for that, but, like...
Buh. Somebody would make Kun the main character for GU? Yes.
Kun would be a pretty acceptable main character. Like, he was the guy who was doing everything he could, he just wasn't in a position to do it. I don't know if I killed this lady. I didn't kill her.
I tried.
If anybody else wants to, she's still alive.
I tried.
The death.
I want to, like, design a .hack themed Major Arcana. Just, like, using the Wavemaster symbols and, like, motifs you see around the quadrilogy. I think that'd be interesting. It'd be hard.
I think it'd be cool to have, like, each of the main characters on each one of the cards. Like, who would represent which Arcana?
That'd be interesting. Oh man, all dungeon portals open.
Oh man. Well, I was trying very hard to open that with a fortune wire, but then auto-run decided I wasn't going to. I'm like in my menu across the room going like, yeah, I want to use this.
I was wondering why you were in a wall.
Well, if anybody has a spray dark, well, I got 10 of them, I guess. If you want to use one, Air, more power to you. I got one if you'd rather not.
What do I have? I have one. I'm gonna not.
I'll go ahead and use it. And then we didn't. We were probably like both trying to use one at the same time. There we go. 8-Bit Nova asks who I'm playing with. I'm playing with Madam Berry.
Tana Berry.
Who's Tana Berry.
Tana Berry.
And Air, who's someone from the chat who decided to join in.
Wee. And now that we're back in our hometown, I think I'm gonna exit and save.
All right.
So if anyone else wants to take my spot.
Okay, a little while ago someone asked, who are your favorite party members you had in the original .hack quadrilogy? Well, Kite, obviously. You have to have Black Rose because she's Black Rose. And Mistral, really. I mean, that's a well-rounded party. I mean, I want to have Natsume in there because Natsume, but, like, I don't know who I would replace because Black Rose. I like having Black Rose in the party, not necessarily because she's, like, one of my favorite characters, because, like, I mean, I like her and all, but, like, not exactly my top-tier character. But I like having Black Rose in the group just because of, like, she's almost the main character alongside Kite. Do I get the chance to watch anime? If so, what anime do I like? I do not get the chance to watch a lot of anime, so when I do watch anime, it's Little Big Axe.
Hey, Little Big Axe.
Oh my goodness! She's a tiny Terajima Ryoko!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! No, don't go! No!
Oh, what happened? What happened? My computer went nope.
Well.
Excuse?
Well, that isn't a good sign.
It's still on.
For the people in the chat, Barry's computer decided to...
Oh, it just went to sleep.
Okay, it just went to sleep. It could have been terrible, but it just went to sleep.
I've never seen it go to sleep that fast. Like, I turned around to look at Little Big Axe, and then turned back, and it was black.
Oh, and Eric keeps saying things and I'm not looking at the game screen, and I'm sorry.
Oh.
And that would have been great. Little Big Axe, oh my goodness. A tiny little Terajima Ryoko with a freaking huge axe. That would have been so great. Okay, so while we're waiting, if anybody else wants to join in, more power to you. We're still taking donations. The last one was from Gleamy Puff. I think we've got somebody. Little Big Axe is back in!
Oh, man!
I think we're getting Little Big Axe back. Yeah!
Heck yeah! Oh my goodness. You just need to make, like, a tiny Natsume. No, all caps it. Oh.
Look, typing is really hard when you don't have a keyboard.
Again, that's why I communicate only in emotes.
Alright, we got Tiny Big Axe back. Let's go on an adventure. Tiny Big Axe, man, you're so tiny. Look at her. Big old black wings and crap. I think Tiny Big Axe is lower level than I am, so we probably shouldn't go to a level 6 area again. So let's go to... try level 3. Level 3! Oh, I should have bought more fortune wires! I'm like all out.
Oh no.
Crap. I'm pretty sure I can plug in a USB keyboard, but, I don't have a USB keyboard. At least not like a PS2 approved one.
Somebody asks, what do you think is the most important thing someone should do in their life? That's...
Complicated question, but I think the biggest thing I can say is, in very broad terms, enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Like, do something that makes you happy, do something that makes you feel... Where are we on the map? We are going... this way. Do something that makes you feel happy, do something that makes you feel accomplished. Don't be a jerk to other people. Like, don't drag down their life goals for the sake of your life goal. $5 from SS2 Jet, who says, "Praise be Butt Naka. It's Om Naka."
It's Butt Naka. It's always Butt Naka. I hate those, like, witch guys.
Yeah. Okay, we got one... oh, chest.
EOCND, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but this is .hack Frägment, which is... yeah, essentially an online version of the world.
Sort of.
But, sort of. But it's a game that CC Corp put together, and then it quickly went offline, unfortunately, and never was localized in America, but a group of people called Coldbird...
I think it's one guy.
One guy?
Well, it's... I don't know if multiple people are working on it, but, Coldbird is the guy who's heading the issue.
Okay, well...
also of note was,
person dude.
Frägment was actually live. I heard a chest. Okay, whatever. $1 from Gleamy Poof again. News! It's Butte Naka! I say as I auto-run straight through a fight. Yeah, I'm sorry. I kind of stole that kill. I was hoping I wouldn't kill it in one go. I should probably wait for, Tiny Big Axe to get a blow in before I go swinging.
Little Big Axe.
Little Big Axe. Where are we going now? Going this way?
It's like
going this way?
Bag of axes?
Hmm.
You were saying something about...
But, Frägment was actually live in Japan for a much longer time than even they intended. I think it was live for a year.
That's still too short.
It kind of was, but they only intended it to be live for like 6 months or so, and just due to popularity, they decided to keep it live for longer. So, like, it was actually doing pretty good considering.
But Lily.
I'm pretty sure I'll just one-shot these enemies, so I'll just attack any enemy that I see is actually missing some HP. And tank. Oh, there's guys back there.
Oh no, little big axe.
No, tiny big X. Little big X. Tiny big X. Little big X. I think, there is a very big issue with accuracy in this game.
Naka the honey butt.
There is a very big issue with accuracy in this game, which is why one of the very first things I did, as soon as I got the chance, was to run off and buy a higher level weapon. Which is why right now I think I'm using a level 20 weapon. Level 23 weapon, yeah. And just because the weapon gives me enough accuracy to be able to hit crap. Okay, so where are we going? Going east. So if I have a suggestion, Little Big Axe, it's save up some money. You can hop onto other people's servers, and other people's servers will have higher level base towns. And the base towns will sell higher level gear. So like save up some money and you can get some stuff. Also, yeah, for whatever reason, I think skills, I would go for skills that have a much higher, like, larger number of hits. More so than, like, low hits but big damage. If only because accuracy is a problem. So the more hits, the more chance you actually hit. I think that's all the dudes in the area, so we gotta run this way. Now there's one a little bit north-ish, so let me turn a little. Dude! Sup?
Trying to see if anyone asked any more questions that scrolled off.
Oh. Zafudu.
What?
Got the fool.
Oh.
One in the car. More dudes. I hear the dude fighting music. Ah. Come here, weenie. Don't even know where we're going anymore. I think we're going this way. Yeah, if there are any questions about, I'm happy to talk about things.
There's this one. I'll let you decide if you want to answer that one.
Ah.
Oh no, melon.
More dudes. Mages!
Oh, I hate those mages.
I'm just gonna wreck some of these mages.
I can't do anything about them.
Freaking mage. Come back here. No, I'm trapped in a tree. And I didn't want to kill him, but okay, so someone asked, not only how...
Well, he says
Well, he said we know how me and Ogre met, but for those of you who don't know, we were in middle school together, and we kind of met just in class. Mostly because I tried to borrow his Nintendo Power books. Oh, there's another one right here. But then they followed the question up by asking how me and Barry met. And I met Barry actually in the stream chat.
How is it, Barry?
Yeah, Barry was in the stream chat, and I noticed she was a regular. And, I'm like trying to concentrate on many things at once. Oh, you know what, Little Big Axe? Grab these chests if you want them. He's like, I'm pretty sure I don't need any of this gear or anything. But I noticed that she was a regular. I saw her name come up more and more often, and just in seeing what she said and how she was talking and stuff, she seemed like a pretty cool person. So I figured she's a pretty cool person. And then at one point, she tracked me down on Skype and kind of poked me and said, "Hey, I know you tend not to do a thing, but in case you do..." And I just kind of figured, I recognize her from the stream consistently and stuff. and she seemed like a pretty alright person. So I'll take a chance and break my I never talk to people rule and actually talk to her. Where's the little big axe?
In which I broke through the wall and found a chocobo.
Work. Okay, is there any more? Yes, there's one more just over here. So that was kind of lucky on, like, both our parts, that for once I decided, yeah, I guess I'll talk to somebody.
You just gotta open up. And
I'd rather not.
And embrace the world with open arms.
I'd rather not.
Man, you're supposed to be Sage Naka. That's supposed to be, like, deep life advice.
The world is scary, and it's full of people that I may or may not like. I don't know.
But you embrace it with open arms.
It could be dangerous. What if things go wrong?
Punch it in the face. Your
Oh,
arms
okay.
are already open, you just gotta swing.
Oh, okay. I'm, like, all out of fortune wires. I'm still grabbing stuff. I keep forgetting. It's habit. I'm sorry, little big axe.
Somebody whose name I can't pronounce asks if I'm okay with you being a chocobo. I don't know. It's alright. Makes things difficult.
Work.
Gotta cook certain things. He's a picky eater.
Gotta get them greens. To the dungeon! Let's go to dungeon. I love that I always say that. It's so Englishy and great. Are there any RPGs that have caught my eye over the past few years? Not especially. I'm not a Western RPG kind of person. So, like, the only RPGs that are going to catch my eye are JRPGs. And I haven't seen a lot of JRPGs recently, period, much less ones that, like, jump out at me.
If I may answer that, I've been playing a lot of Bravely Default recently, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's got, I guess, a couple of problems.
I'm sorry, didn't want to interject, but I keep forgetting and opening the chests. I'm sorry. Dang it.
Opening the chests, they don't appreciate it. Enemy chest defeated.
We did it. We did the thing. I gotta remember to stop opening chests. Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, Bravely Default's pretty fun. I don't know, it's not as like revolutionary as the box says it is. It's just kind of a somewhat standard JRPG with some interesting twists. But yeah.
Yeah, like JRPG-wise. I don't know, I don't really have the time to really dive into JRPGs anymore, so I guess I'm not really keeping my eye out for them as much.
Yeah. Really, I only play Bravely Default when you're, like, recording and I have to be off somewhere else and not be.
Yeah, I find any more of the games that I'm looking into are games that I can play in shorter bursts and stuff. Like, even that Rex Rocket game that I did a quick look of not long ago seemed like a pretty cool little game. And I feel like any more, that's more the kind of game that I look for.
Yeah.
Like, it's something that's quick, it's visceral. Oh my goodness. I'm going to murder all of these guys because fudge.
Hate the mages.
Fudge mages. Outright.
Anytime I see those things, I just kind of give up because I literally can't touch them.
Oh no. Open a poison chest.
Oh no.
I was trying to use fortune wire on it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this dungeon's creepy. It's the squishy dungeon.
I thought it was kind of cool. Looks like the inside of Lord Jabu Jabu's belly.
You have interesting taste.
Oh no, I'm looking the wrong way. Oh no, it's the chest. What are we gonna do?
Enemy chest defeated.
Yay. What is my favorite starter Pokemon? I generally go for grass types. Who was the starter in... who was the starter? What was the guy?
What generation?
I don't know. I think what did he turned into, like, Torterra, I think?
Oh.
Like, so, like, Turtwig?
Oh, the turtle.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know.
He was pretty cool. I liked him. $5 in from Levisado saying, "Stay golden." You got it.
Yes, Turtwig.
Gonna break all the things.
Oh man, sagely... I don't know if this is advice?
What is my philosophy on taking care of the children, wife, and household? There was a Tao Te Ching poem.
Oh god, you are getting sagely.
There was a Tao Te Ching, I think it was Tao Te Ching, I've got a book of his poems somewhere. And it was largely a bunch of life advice going down the list. And one of the ones at the end was, "In family, be ever present." And I wholly believe that you need to be there, you need to be present, you need to interact with people. You need to not do only what you want to do, but take in mind what everyone else wants to do and be there with them. You need to be a family unit, not only a member where there are other people in the family. Especially in dealing with children, I feel. The most important thing you can do when raising a child is to not strictly be their parent and only their parent. You want to be their parent when you need to be, but you want to be their friend. And that's like where my father is easily one of my best friends. Like, if not my best friend, he's like second next to maybe Ogre. And he's always been that way. He's always been inviting and curious about what I'm doing and wanting to do things with me. And not just in like a fatherly way, but like he wants to be friends. He wants to go do dumb crap with me. Wants to play video games together or whatever. And I feel like in raising a child, that's one of the best things you can do, is simply be their parent when you need to raise them, but be their friend.
You're going to be an alright father someday.
I'm gonna try, because I got a lot to live up to. Because my dad is pretty great. Are we even going the right way? Where are we going? Okay, yeah, we're going the right way. And yes, SS2 Jet does make a point in that you don't want to be strictly a dad or strictly a friend. As much as I will emphasize the importance of being their friend, you don't want to be strictly their friend. Because there are a lot of things that you will do with a friend that you don't want your child doing. and you do not want to support that kind of behavior and action.
Hypothetically, if you and I had kids, what color would their plumage be?
We're going down. Well, I'm a pretty boring chocobo. I'm just yellow. But you're a berry. We may get like a pink chocobo.
Pink chocobo? Heck yeah. Is this like
Oh, long post.
Oh boy.
Okay, I had to skim over that because it was kind of big, but I'm going to agree.
Yes.
I'm going to cautiously agree because I did kind of skim over it. I'm sorry, I would have put a lot more effort into reading that, but I'm also fighting things and streaming. Right, not opening chest. But I can fortune wire this one. Okay, so next up we are going, it doesn't really matter, let's go north.
This is a long dungeon.
Second floor, and there are at least 3 floors. Big floors, though.
Yeah.
How do I internet? First you must browser, and then you must cat. Then you have interneted.
Yes.
Air things!
Oh no.
Air things! I think as someone else has pointed out before, flying enemies are frickin' impossible to hit with melee attacks, so you really want to use magic on them.
And I'm not there to do it.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Especially when accuracy is kind of an issue in the game.
That's okay. If I were there, then Tiny Terajima Ryoko wouldn't be.
Yeah, we wouldn't have little big axe. I mean, look at that. Oh, someone's struggling with a parental relationship.
I feel like that's sort of something that's a little bit difficult to talk about because one, it's different for every person, and two, like, you kind of have a fantastic relationship with your parents.
Yeah.
I kind of have somewhat of a shaky relationship with my parents, especially my dad, because he's just not the type of person to, like, talk to people unless he needs something from you. But it's not something where I've, like, had to mend things.
Yeah, the best advice that I can think of is, at least for a short time, try to put most of your own way of thinking aside and try to think and understand things from their point of view, what they want and what they are seeing.
I'd say at the very least, just, like, be open with them. And be open to forgiving and apologizing. Because I think those are two of the hardest things to do. And once you can both sit down and say, you know, we've done some crap and we've made each other pretty angry, but I know that wasn't maybe the right thing to do at the time and I'm sorry, then I think that opens the way to understanding each other better.
And most certainly the last thing you want to approach any kind of interaction like that with is the mentality that you are the correct one here.
Yeah.
And, like, whatever happened, they need to apologize because they messed up. Like, whatever you do, make sure it's done with the understanding that they may need help in mending this.
Mending relationships is complicated.
Yes. Attacking dudes! How you doing? Favorite Pokemon?
Gengar. Mr. Snuggles.
Miss Magius.
Gengar is my Mr. Snuggles.
Miss Magius or Miss Drevis? I think Miss Magius is the evolved one, but like whichever one of the two is the evolved one, that's the one. I think it's Miss Magius.
Every Pokemon game I have ever played, I have owned a Gengar. And I refuse to play a Pokemon game in which I cannot own a Gengar.
Frickin' flying dudes. Get down here and fight me like a bird lady. Man, leveling up.
Design-wise, what's your favorite Persona?
That was the last of my fortune wires.
Oh no.
So from here on out, you're on your own. Okay, so design-wise, what is my favorite Persona game?
Was it Persona game or Persona? It was Persona.
Oh, what is my favorite Persona? So, like, just appearance-wise?
I guess.
What's my favorite Persona? Ooh, I haven't looked through them all.
I think I've always been... I think it's Inugami, is like the dog, just paper. Really
Tube dog?
long. Yeah, tube dog. I've always been partial to him, just because he's just so long and papery.
Yeah, because I'm Naka and you all expected this, I will say straight up, it's probably going to be one of the female humanoid ones. You all saw that coming, don't lie. As to what in particular, Norn at the end of that I got at the end of Persona 3 was frickin' awesome looking.
Was it Norn or Scotty?
Maybe it was Scotty?
Was it the one that you used all the frickin' time?
Yes.
Then it was Scotty.
Scotty, then. Frickin' Scotty, man. From Persona 3. There were a couple other cool-looking ones, though. Like, I like that one, though, because, like, I like the art of that one. I'm not as partial to the 3D model of her. But the art of her is really super cool. Because, like, I like the art of her because, like, she's just pitch black. Like, no shading, no lighting, no highlights, nothing. Just black, like an abyss. Okay, so we want to go up. Want to go up, and I want to go fast.
Didn't you turn that off?
No, I turned the temperature up, so it wasn't on as often. How hard is it to use a PS2 controller as a chocobo? It was hard at first, but I've kind of gotten used to it. Break all the things.
Somebody way up there asks, if you could be one of the grunty types, which one would you be and why?
Oh my goodness.
Noble grunty. Hands down.
Mon ami!
Mon ami! Mon ami!
Oh, I don't remember. I'd have to look at them all again. I don't even remember many of them, other than, like, Noble Grunty and Poison Grunty.
There was a skeleton grunty.
Yeah, there was a skeleton Grunty.
Rattle.
Oh, the Aqua Grunty was cool, though. Like, the water one?
Where's the, what was it, Iron Grunty? I think? The one that
I
just
think
said clang!
Clang. Does that make me a mutated chocobo? Not really. I'm not a normal chocobo anymore, but, like, for the most part, I've just kind of learned to function like people do. I'd say the most mutation is that I did kind of have to learn how to speak English, because it was kind of hard to continue speaking chocobo. But I think in doing that, though, I've kind of lost a lot of my ability to speak chocobo. And that makes me very sad that I've lost so much of my heritage.
If I spoke chocobo at you, would you understand it?
It's been so long!
If I spoke chocobo at you, it would probably be like me barking at a dog.
Yeah, admit
Just the dog going, eh?
Yeah, it's been so long since I've had, like, real good chocobo language around for me to, like, listen to and interpret. So despite that I was kind of raised on it, it's been very hard to get used to. Or it's like loss through through unuse.
You can't serenade me in your native tongue. Somebody wants you to quack.
What? I can't do it anymore. I'm so sad.
It's okay.
Gotta break skeleton.
I just had the best idea ever. I want to make, like, a bajillion grunty egg plushies. And then just, like, put a squeaky toy inside of them. So that when you squeeze them and pop them, they go, whee! Oh my goodness, I want to do that.
You could sell them.
Let's go to Joanne's Fabric. Like, now.
Could we sell them?
Probably not.
Probably not legally.
Yeah. I could totally go to, like, cons, though.
What would be my favorite and least favorite Let's Play on my channel? Least favorite is a toss-up for a couple different reasons. Gungrave is a Let's Play that I am very, very not proud of. Gungrave is up there for that reason. The original Adventure Island is... I'm not, like, ashamed of, but it's not good at all. I would say it would either be Gungrave or... Well, I guess the original Lost Vikings at least, like, was manageable as videos. Like, the videos of them were sort of alright. But, like, the Gungrave Overdose Let's Play, I think, is my least favorite.
Wasn't that the one where you were getting, like, super angry?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I don't...
You wouldn't have liked to.
don't know if I was watching your channel at the time.
Yeah, you wouldn't have wanted to anyway. It's
probably not.
It's overall, like, the thing with anger in videos is, like, people tend to go like, oh yeah, we can make them angry, it'll be hilarious, but, like, that's not how anger works. For the most part, when you see somebody getting angry that you find hilarious because they're getting angry, it's either, like, A, somebody acting like a child, so you can kind of laugh at them for acting like a child and, like, screaming and whining and stuff, but for the most part, it's because someone is acting angry and, like, overacting angry, more so than legitimately being angry. Someone who is legitimately angry is not enjoyable to watch. It's not enjoyable to listen to or to be around. It's just not. Frickin' die! Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh goodness, this is a long dungeon. Little Big Axe, you are going for a ride.
Oh. Oh boy.
I don't know how many floors this dungeon is, but it's at least 4.
Oh my god.
I think it's 5 floors. We picked a winner.
If you could go back in time and give yourself one piece of advice, what would it be and why? I'm not sure if this is related to, like, if that question is specifically related to Let's Plays, or just in general.
Yeah, if it's in general, then like, oh, holy crap. If it was in general, I think it would be... I'm not gonna come up with exact wording, but it would be in the vein of, make sure you get frickin' college right. Because I spent so much time in college pursuing a major that I later discovered I couldn't stand. And I spent way more time than necessary pursuing it. I think that would be one of the biggest things. If I could actively pursue a topic, or a subject matter that I wanted and would want to do for the rest of my life, and do it in a timely, informed manner, that would mean the world to me. As far as strictly Let's Playing goes, what advice could I give strictly Let's Playing-wise? Like, I don't know, I feel like most everything that I've kind of learned over the years has been something so gradually built up that I can't just, like, give myself advice and it would work. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I've learned and gotten a lot better at and a lot better about, but I don't really have... Like, I can't really think of one thing that I would just, like, sum something up and say, oh, right, do this and you're good.
You apparently forgot to mention what your favorite Let's Play was.
Yeah, and then Let's Plays, but I talked about my least favorite Let's Plays. As far as my favorite Let's Plays go, 3D Dot Game Heroes was wonderful. I absolutely loved 3D... Oh, wait. Wrong way. 3D Dot Game Heroes was absolutely wonderful. There's a lot of other littler games that I just, like, super enjoy. That I super enjoyed. Air gotta hit the button again. Okay, there we go. Like, that I super enjoyed, but... Because even, Boho Yo-Yo Moo was, like, super fun. I really enjoyed that game. But, like, as far as my favorite Let's Play goes... Link to the Past was pretty good, but I didn't break that game nearly enough.
That's the reason it's not your favorite. You didn't break it enough. Okay.
Well, like, I started out on a super high note. Because, like, video 1, I go, okay, let's just go break straight to the end boss. But, like, it wasn't even until that I did the, Ancient Stone Tablets Zelda game that I figured out how to glitch through, like, clip through walls. Some walls, anyway. So, like, there's so much more glitching that I could have done in Link to the Past, even now. But, like, even at the time, like, I still, to this day, know that there's a lot of really cool glitches and stuff that I don't know how to do. I know they're there, but I don't know how to do them.
Apparently somebody wants to know what piece of advice I'd give to myself. I don't know. I don't think I've been far enough removed from, like, pre-adulthood. Because I just graduated just a couple of months ago. So I don't think I'm far enough removed from that to, like, look at it retrospectively. Although I'd probably just tell myself to get my ass to work, even though I need to tell myself that now. So
you gotta go make games and stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Gotta be a passion. Gotta do the thing.
I'm working on it.
No, come back. Where are you going? Okay, think little big axe hitter. So we're safe to myrtleize her. We can go either way, but this way's got a chest. Have I ever played any mainline Shin Megami Tensei games? Other than the first impressions that I did ages ago, I have not. Though, I feel like after playing Persona 3, I've at least got a feel for them. Like, I know the mainline games are even more jerkish, but, like, I feel like I get the idea now. Zooming in the camera.
Zoom, zoom.
If I had to eat another chocobo, what color would I eat?
That's cannibalism.
Yeah, that's cannibalism. You can't do that. It's terrible.
You eat enough chicken, though.
Well, chickens don't count.
They're your
tiny.
cousins.
They're tiny and dumb.
They're your cousins.
Hardly. I mean, I guess if you go back far enough, we're both related to dinosaurs of one form, but I think chocobos are more related to dragons than dinosaurs.
Bagark, bagark. What was that?
I don't know.
Something happened.
Restorative. Have I ever sworn at all, even once, in my life? Yes. If you want to know, something, my rebellious phase consisted of like an afternoon of me saying 1 or 2 swears, and that was it. That was my rebellious phase of my, like, teenage years.
You're a saint.
I do firmly believe, though, that I don't like that I restrict myself so much with swearing, because it makes even, like, regular communicating difficult. Because there are some words that simply don't have a good alternative use. Like, so if I want to say something, there's just no good other word I can use to get the point across as good as a swear. So I do kind of regret restricting myself to such a degree, if even for that purpose. But I will say, this is something I've been thinking about making a Tumblr post about, but people are, I guess you could say, always trying to catch me swearing. And I will say, itinerant soldier, that's not what I mean. I don't mean like, oh, you get angry and like, hey, if I swear, this guy'll really know what I mean. This guy'll really get how angry I mean. I mean, like, there is a legit word that there is no good alternative word of. There is no adequate synonym that has a meaning similar enough to the original word. Just your basic swears, there are plenty of replacements and other things you can say. It's more like specific uses in conversation.
You're so vague. I can't even figure out what you mean.
Well, it'd be a lot easier for me to explain it if I could give an example, but that would involve me actually swearing.
Want me to?
So I'm good. But I will say, this is something that I've been debating making like a Tumblr post about, which is the idea that people try to catch me swearing. They try to wait for me to slip. And I'm not going to. Because swearing is not something that is inherent to human beings. It is not pre-programmed into them to say these words. And as an example of that, I can say, look at what swear words there are in English. Now go to Japan. What swear words are there in Japan? They're definitively different words. They use different swears. The word itself is what we fear as a swear, but the word itself is something that is trained on you. What is not trained on you is the emotion that would let a swear go out. Like if you get really angry and smash your thumb with a hammer, and you yell out a swear or some such, that expression of anger is not trained. That is inherent. But what word you say is trained. And in that regard, I'll say, I do swear. Because I will get angry if I smash my thumb, and I will scream something out. But it's simply not... It's simply something different than what has been classically taught to people as... She floats in the air when she casts spells!
Really?
Yes!
Oh my goodness. Do it again.
Do we want to go left or right? We want to go... right. I don't have any fortune wire. I can open it. I can't open it. Oh no. Air, do you have any fortune wires? We're both all out.
I think the chest despawned.
Oh no. Okay, well, we're going this way. But in that regard, though, I do express emotion in the exact same way, in that same cathartic way. I'm not limiting my emotions. I've simply been trained to use different words. And honestly, what I say is as appropriate as somebody swearing in a different language. Only we do acknowledge that as a swear.
I feel like if you smacked yourself with a thumb, you'd, like, reactively say shoot. I feel like that's the word that would come out of your mouth. Just like instinctively.
Shoot. I think I would say son of a gun.
Maybe.
Or actually, I wouldn't even say gun. I would say son of a... And that's about it.
That sounds about something like you would say.
Or I would just yell. Just... ah! But in turn, I still get that same cathartic feeling. I'm not limiting my emotion or anything.
I'm not going to test that.
I've had my hand caught in a car door before.
I like how it's not death anymore, it's dying!
Yeah, I've had my hand caught in a car door before, and I just said, "Oh, sweet mother!" And my friend Richard was with me at the time, and he was just laughing that, like, really? You got your hand caught in a car door, and you say that?
I feel like I have different levels of, like, anger or pain. Because there's the point where I'm angry where I'm cursing. And then if I get really angry, I'm super quiet. And then I'll start singing. Just like, I hate this. This is a thing. I'm gonna kill it. Stab it with the scissors.
Yeah, and like, yeah, I say crap. I haven't made an effort to prevent myself from saying crap because it was never a bad word to me. Like, especially in the maybe it's just where I live, but like I've asked people on many occasions, and crap is generally not considered a bad word. I think we're done in here.
Twitch just logged me out. That's nice.
Well.
I remember when I was a kid, my family went on vacation to this, like, farm thing, and the farmer's son, who was at the time probably, like, twice my age, granted I was, like, 5,
She's floating!
Oh my goodness! But, like, the farmer's son said dang a whole bunch. And, like, I heard that and came home saying dang. And I remember my parents were so angry at me that I learned dang. It's like anymore.
Like, dang
Really?
dang isn't...
No.
Dang's hardly a bad word, much less a swear. Like, fudge it, say dang, whatever. I think that's one thing, and other people, catch me on, is they think I say fudge a lot, and they believe I'm saying something else. I guarantee you, if you ever think I'm saying something else, I'm saying fudge. Because that's my habit. That's the word that comes naturally to me. But, like, I'm not gonna say that, like, crap isn't considered a swear in some places, but it was never considered a swear where I am or anywhere around here. So, we want to go left.
Yeah. I feel like there's, you know, saying words that society has taught us to be bad, like actually cursing, and then there's just general, like, expression of frustration, and I don't think the latter should be limited at all, no matter what your age is. I don't care if you're, like, 2. If you're frustrated, express it. It's what people do.
Yeah, you should maybe try to find a healthy way to express it, but...
Well, I'm talking about, like, my parents getting all angry because I started saying dang.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like, I can see, like, you need to express anger. You may want to try to find a healthy way to express it, but you need to express anger. You can't bottle that up.
Yeah.
That's unhealthy. How religious was my household as a child? It was not at all. Oh, I killed him. Whoops. Like, I honestly don't even know if my mom is that religious, but my mom came from a religious family. And I don't know if my mom is... Like, it's just never been an issue. Because I don't know if my mom is still considers herself that religious or not, because, like, she doesn't go to church or anything. She doesn't really... I've never in my life seen her pray or actually speak about religion in any way. Religion has just always been absent from my household. And not in a, like, atheist kind of way, like, no, not that religion. It's just never been a thing. It's like we live in the world that exists around us. Oh, dungeon portals open. Oh dear.
Oh no, little big axe.
Come on, you've got like 1 HP left, die. She's floating! Look at her floating!
That's so cute.
Okay, I'll take the bullet on this one. Unless anybody else has a fortune wire. Oh no!
Oh no!
Little big axe took the bullet! This should be the end of the dungeon.
That was a long dungeon.
It was a 5-floor dungeon. Yeah. All yours, little big axe. Alright, let's get the poo out of here. what was my favorite arcade game? I didn't go out into the arcade much, so I don't exactly have the largest well of experience in the arcade. Why do I pick the hard questions? Like, I see one and I go like, that was a hard question, I'll answer it. And then sit here wondering for like 20 minutes. You know, it's been a really long time since we've gotten any donations. Last one was $5 from Levisado. I think it was in that dungeon, though, so maybe it wasn't that super far away. That was like a 40-minute dungeon, though. Okay, I gotta buy crap. Gotta buy fortune wires. What's the website to get this again? Every link you need is just below the video. You can see a big section that says, so you want to play Frägment, or something of the such. That'll link to a forum post with a complete list of, like, how to get started. Yes, the ability to trade is in Frägment.
Oh, fortune wires are cheap.
Yeah, they're really super cheap.
I should buy some.
I know I never told you my favorite arcade game. I can't really think of one, like, off the top of my head that just reminds me of, like, a super great game.
If I buy crap offline, will it transfer to my online character?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go buy some fortune wires.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to buy, really.
I will have 20 of everything. And no more. And then I'll get rid of the crap that I'm never going to use. Like that. And like, yeah, I'm never gonna use it, but they're free in the dungeon and then I can sell it for money. $1 from Kaiser! Because why not? Also, do I happen to play Monster Hunter? Question for both of us, technically. I don't believe you do.
I don't.
That doesn't seem like your kind of game at all. Imagine my dancing with BAMs, but that's the whole game.
Maybe, like, once in a while, but I don't think I'd dedicate a huge amount of time to it. Like, fighting BAMs isn't the worst thing ever. Like, it can be kind of fun, but I don't think it's something I would dedicate a huge amount of time to.
Okay, let me check my equipment. I do have a higher level weapon. As opposed to the Bloody Blades, I do have the Ray. But I figure I want to, like, not completely murder things. I think it's actually hurting the ability to level up. So, Fire Dance Hat, both of those are worse. Fire Drake Mail, that's worse. Leather guards to wrist guards. I lose 2 defense, but I gain hit and evasion. Oh my, I lose magic stuff though. Meh. Good, back to weapons, so I guess I could just sell I guess I can just sell all the equipment and stuff. $1 from Gleamy Puff, because Wobbuffet. Speaking of which, what was my favorite generation of Pokemon? That's a tricky one, because, like, easily the most nostalgic one for me is Gen 1, but I do also completely understand that Gen 1 was broken completely. Like, if you actually go back and look at the games objectively, like, they were so freaking broken. As far as, like, Pokemon goes, though, I don't know, man. When was Miss Mages introduced? I skipped a lot of generations of Pokemon. I played, like, Blue and Red, specifically Blue, and then I didn't play for, like, a good number of generations. Like, I don't think I played again until I played Silver. And then after that, I played Black and White. Okay, let me get rid of half the crap I can sell here. Open up my inventory. I can really sell all my gear. Like, everything here. Because it's all worse than what I have. And I'll keep the ray because that is a nice thing. I can also sell these because I will never use them. Okay, I think my inventory is good. Oh my goodness, look at her axe!
Oh man, I have La Rep.
Look at her axe!
Oh my goodness.
Little Big Axe just gained a bigger axe.
I'm pretty sure that axe is literally twice her size.
Yeah, like, one of the blades is as big as she is.
That's so adorable.
It's so big.
Oh, I want to jump in with Little Big Axe and run around with Little Big Axe. We got a whole bunch of tennis.
Yeah, honestly, that axe is bigger than I am.
Little bigger axe.
Yeah, actually, the axe is wielding them. Oh man, $20 from Akusai24 because Bunny must die. Also, I've been watching your channel for over 5 years, so it's time to pay back a little. Thank you very much, Akusai. Awesome people out there. Thank you all. Oh, which reminds me, I'm not going to be doing it this week, but I was thinking I may start doing something neat where, like, the high bidder for the week will get to add a keyword to the server. Or something.
That'd be interesting.
Like, I think that'd be cool. Okay.
Within reason, like, you know, no...
Yeah, within reason, I mean... No potty mouths out there.
Oh, we can't have a poo keyword?
Okay, if everybody's ready, we can head back out again. We probably got a time for, like, one more. Because we started a little late. I don't know how late we started, though, so maybe a short one. Level 9, let's not. Level 2... Level 5, level 2... Can I get a 3? Maybe a 4. I don't know how much that axe is really going to help her, because I imagine it's still a very low level axe. So let's go find a level 3 one again. Any day now.
Keyword butts.
Any day now. $15 from Miasis. I horribly mispronounced that, I'm sorry. Cheers from France. Loving your vid since day one. I hope that all your dreams come true. Thank you very much. Getting tired of these 4s. Give me a 3. Well, the bigger issue, as opposed to adding... The bigger issue, as opposed to adding, there we go, attack, is adding accuracy. Like, you really need accuracy in this game. How long does it take to level in this game compared to IMOQ? A lot longer.
I've always just said Amok.
Well, that's like with LMAO, people saying like Lamau, and like that sounds dumb to me. Like, no, that's wrong. Stop. Just spell it out.
Lamau.
It's LMAO. Get some LMAO nays. Or was it LMAO nade? I don't remember.
Ooh.
Stormy.
'Twas a dark and stormy night.
Okay, open up a portal, see what happens. $10 from Emmy Wisp. I found you through the original .hack LP and have looked forward to your content ever since. To more great memories. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, get back here. Everybody's off fighting things without me.
What's your opinion on when people say Rafflecopter?
Rafflecopter. I don't know. I think that one's dumb enough that, like, you kind of have to say Rafflecopter.
Okay.
Like, it adds to the dumbness of even doing it. I almost want to just go straight into the dungeon because we don't have a lot of time. Let's just go straight in the dungeon.
Oh no!
X down. Oh no! Did she disconnect?
She's not on the server anymore. Oh no.
Well, let's gate out. And see if she rejoins. Well, the funny thing is with the LMAO nade thing is I feel like you are supposed to spell or pronounce out the Lamau because, like, really, Lamau nade.
Yeah. Oh man, Little Big X is back.
Oh man. Hope she kept her stuff.
Yeah.
Yay, Little Big
Yay!
X is back. Did you keep your stuff?
She's got that axe.
Yeah, still has the axe, so I'm sure she's still got her experience and everything.
Dad axe.
That's alright, Little Big Axe.
I'd like to run around with y'all.
Let's just go
I
back
wish it
to
was
that
more
place
than-
again.
Wish it was more than 3 people.
Yeah. I'd have a hard time filling it then. Like filling a party. Watched all 1,200 videos I had at the same time. That would be terrifying. All 1,200 videos, all playing simultaneously.
Wasn't there somebody who put together all of the episodes of Star Trek? They were like thumbnails, all about that big.
Hmm.
And it was just from intro to credits, like through the credits.
Okay, so since we don't have a huge amount of time, I kind of want to just run straight to the dungeon. I mean, I'll fight a guy along the way, I guess. I mean, magic.
I'm gonna run around on offline mode.
If I could absorb the soul of one person, who would it be? I don't know, I don't have a special use for souls, so... I guess the most evil person I can imagine, just so they don't have a soul, like if I had to.
No, what you gotta do is you gotta send all the evil people to the evil baby orphanage. You go back in time and kidnap them as babies, and then send them to the evil baby orphanage, and they're raised as good, upstanding citizens, as opposed to evil people.
I'm just saying if I had to.
Okay.
I'm sure there are better solutions to these problems than the taking of souls. I mean, look at me go! Woo!
Oh my god, imagine Tinyberry running around like that.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna do it. Oh.
Battle.
Oh dear.
Meh. had so much coffee.
Gotta go fast.
I'll try decaf next time. Okay. Okay, if you want the chest, grab it, and we can head on into the dungeon. Oh, little big axe is gone. Somewhere. No, little big axe is snuck by me. Who is my favorite Let's Player on YouTube? Currently, the only Let's Player that I consistently watch is Raocow. And Raocow is pretty great. I mean, he's Raocow. I'm also pretty sure he's the only videos that I will ever comment on. Rarely, but, like, I have commented on them before. How many floors is this? 5 floors!
Oh, boy.
Oh, we're not doing the whole dungeon.
You do realize that you just issued a challenge to everyone out there by saying that you comment on those videos.
It's like once in a blue moon. Raocow, R-A-O-C-O-W. He predominantly does, like, I guess you could say indie games and Mario ROM hacks, but he's very much a fan of the non-standard. You know what, let's just blitz to the bottom, we're doing this. Straight to the bottom.
Oh boy.
Get in the thing.
Ooh, snowy area.
Oh no, are we losing Little Big Axe? No, Little Big Axe. She's coming. Like, he has a policy of not doing any, like, publicized, published games kind of things. He will do only, like, really dumb, simple indie games and, like, Mario ROM hacks and stuff. And personally, I think the fact that he's even got a community of people around, like on the Talk House forum, that can put together, like, a Mario ROM hack for him to play, like, full of a contest and everything, like, having a giant make-a-good-level contest and everything, and then he plays through the resulting thing all on his forum. I think that's just the coolest frickin' thing. Like, not, like, as far as mainstream goes, like, not even, like, not mainstream. I mean, like, straight up, it's released on some backwater website somewhere. Like, it's not on Steam, you can't go get it, it's legit, you gotta go download it from some guy's website. Like, the only games that really come to mind that he did are, the one Waluigi game that somebody made, where you could, Psycho Waluigi. He did Psycho Waluigi and, Copy Kitty. Are the two that come to mind. Like, no AAA games. He doesn't even do AA games. If a AA game even exists.
It does. That's a not very used but existing classification. No, I will not sing again. I'm not angry. Yet.
We are going north. Oh no, we lost Little...
Oh
we
no!
lost Little Big Axe!
Oh no! I wonder if they're using an emulator?
Probably. Well, let's just blitz straight to the end. And get the crap out of here. Like, he did those two. What other games did he do? He did, yeah, he did Psycho Waluigi. Psycho Waluigi, he did Copy Kitty. There's the one, like, running man, running guy, runner guy, something like that. Going east. Going places.
I seriously want to make plushies of the grunty eggs now. Like, that's going to be in the back of my mind until it happens.
And I'm on that's fine, don't worry. Barry does that. Barry runs on emulator too. Sadly, there's just not a lot you can do.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it hung out as long as it did on you, though. Okay, so where are we? There's a chest here, and we want to keep going south. Oh no! My speed ran off.
Oh.
I don't think this server is high enough level to actually get any data bugs in it. Thinking about it now. Okay, we want to go straight south. South as we can south. Mages. Dead mages. I think it'd be cool if I could use any skills, but I don't have the SP for it yet.
Oh.
What is my favorite human food?
Fettuccine Alfredo.
I may have to go with fettuccine Alfredo.
I like how I answered that for you. Like, as bored as physically possible, just fettuccine Alfredo.
Yay, we're done. We beat the thing. I'm getting out. Like, I like fettuccine Alfredo, but I also understand that, like, there are other foods that I really like for different reasons. So it's kind of hard for me to straight up say, like, fettuccine Alfredo. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I really like fettuccine Alfredo. If I had to pick one person to spend the rest of my life with one anime or game character, who would it be and why? I'm going to abstain from answering that because that goes down a dangerous path.
Oh. Okay.
Yay, player connecting. Sadly, it's a little bit past 10 now. And despite that we may be able to fill up, and it's Little Big Axe coming back.
Oh man.
Welcome back.
Oh man, hey Lenny.
So, I think despite that, it's a little bit past 10. I want to see if I can hit this before we hit the 2-hour mark. I think we're just before it. And, I'm going to call it here for the evening. And we'll pick up next week with Frägment Friday once again. Something happened. I heard a thing.
I think somebody probably added
Is it friend list? I got a Little Big Axe. But I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here though, and that's probably air. Yep, air. Oh, I should probably send mine to you guys as well. Okay, so it's card, send card, Little Big Axe, card, send card, air. So, until next time, everyone, this has been great fun. We got to play with some real neat people. Had a great time. Got to talk to a bunch of you guys about stuff. It was great. I look forward to next week. Until then, everyone.
Good night.